Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. As we reach the end of 2024, I just want to talk about all the devices which I've used, the smartphones which I've used, and what has been my experience about them. I started 2024 with iPhone 15 Pro Max. I got it almost a year ago when the iPhone 15 Pro Max launched, and I used it for the whole year. It is an amazing device. It has 6.7-inch display. The iPhone of this year was, I think, one of the best iPhones of 2024. It comes with USB-C. One of the bigger complaints is that where was the USB-C? And Apple actually finally decided to fix that issue. They gave everyone USB-C. They started with USB-C on iPhone 15 Pro, but with iPhone 16, and now it's all USB-C. So kudos to Apple for doing that now after so many years. So the iPhone 15 Pro Max, it still has everything. It comes with A17 Pro. It actually it is equipped to use Apple Intelligence features. I actually got the iPhone 16 Pro and I used it for 2 weeks, but I did not find it valuable or improved enough that I wanna stick or I wanna upgrade. So I returned the iPhone 16 and I actually stuck with my iPhone 15 Pro Max. And after that, I tried to use the iOS 18. It was same iOS 18, it was the same, everything was the same. And everything works great, but it was a bit boring for me. I decided that, okay, I wanna try the new things which different companies are doing technology-wise. I wanted to try the foldable devices. I wanted to try that where the technology is moving towards, and unfortunately Apple is not doing that. Apple is stuck with their own ways. If you use this, if I tell you that this is an iPhone 14 Pro Max, you won't be able to tell the difference. You won't be able to tell me that you are not right by just looking at it from the front. Even from the back, most people will not be able to see the difference of titanium frame versus aluminum frame. Every year the changes are smaller and smaller, and yeah, maybe because that Apple has reached a point that everything works well, but still other companies are making improvements which are noteworthy and which is pushing people to those devices. At least in my sense, this year I did not buy a new Apple device. I actually bought 3 Android devices because they provided me with something which Apple is not providing. Anyway, so the first device which I jumped into, and that was the Samsung Z Fold 6. I think this was one of the coolest experience for me, coming from an iOS to have basically a tablet in your hand. I was reading ebooks on it. I was not using my Kindle at all. The foldable experience was definitely something new. Getting used to One UI was something challenging, but it was not something which I didn't get accustomed to. Right now it's been almost 6-7 months that I am not using an iOS device as my primary device, and this never happened before. I've been ping-ponging between Android and iOS devices all my life, but I always had my primary SIM or my primary phone number was always attached to an iPhone, but this year that has changed. It went to Z Fold 6. I used it for 3 to 4 months. It's an absolute delight. The bigger display, 7.6, is not as big as the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold or any of the other foldables, but what Samsung provides, which no one else does, is the features for foldable devices. The multitasking is much better. Just the options and the features which Samsung gives you with One UI are endless. You can spend hours and hours tweaking the phone to make it personally yours, and I think I spent almost 1 week in the start exploring all the options, and that was a fun experience. I was doing that after a really long time. I loved Samsung Z Fold 6. It has almost everything of a perfect foldable device for 2024. The one thing where it lacked for me was the narrow outer screen of this phone. I did not like to use this outer screen. It was too narrow for me. After using Samsung Z Fold 6, I decided to switch just for the wider display. I thought, okay, maybe the foldables are great, it's the wider display which is the issue. So I wanted to try the wider display of a bar phone, and I switched to Samsung S24 FE. This is a mid-range Android device, and I think it's perfect for nearly everyone. It has 6.7-inch display, it has 120 Hz refresh rate. It's almost exactly the same as S24 Plus, which is the flagship device for this year. I love this device. It doesn't scream premium, I would say, because it's not in the premium price range as well. So I think you need to consider that. But what the feature it gives, the camera system, it's a very good phone to have. Luckily, at this point of time, it was around Good Friday and Black Friday deals coming on, and I found a really good deal for Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, and I've been amazed by this phone. I think this phone is definitely phone of the year for me, hands down. This was the second foldable experience for me. I love that it has the bigger outer display, very similar to a regular display. As you can see, they are almost exactly the same. I would say that with Z Fold 6, I was using it more unfolded even when I'm out, because I did not like using the narrow screen. But with 9 Pro Fold, when I'm outside, I'm actually using it folded and just for quick conversations, and it does not look very awkward if I'm out and I'm having it unfolded. I'm just quickly typing a text and moving on. With Z Fold 6, it took me 2 minutes to do the whole task. So I think that is one of the best feature. The other thing which I like, which I didn't like in Z Fold 6, was this feature as well. So with 9 Pro Fold, you don't have that issue, but look at this nicer display, nicer outer display, and the bigger inner display unfolded as well. So the Pixel Pro Fold comes with 8-inch diagonal unfolded display. The best thing about Pixel Fold is that it comes with pure Android experience, which Google wants you to experience, and there are no duplication of efforts in the apps. As I mentioned in the unboxing of 9 Pro Fold as well, Samsung has too many of their own apps. Choice is good. Choice is good for the consumer. I don't mind it. Some people like to use Samsung Internet versus Chrome. Some people like to use Mail versus Gmail, and that's perfectly fine. But to me, I'm in Google ecosystem, so I like to use Gmail and Google features as much as I can. If you ask me, from these 4 phones, which phone I'm going to go ahead in 2025 with, actually I think I'm gonna choose 9 Pro Fold. It definitely wins the phone of the year award from me. I didn't get to use all of the different devices on the phone, but the ones I used, they were the premium devices of the year, and from those devices, I think 9 Pro Fold just beats everything. I think it has the best design this year. It has the most upgraded. The Pixel Fold 1 was very different device as compared to this one. This one is improved in every single way, and I think that's the key here. I love using this device every single day still. I've been using it for almost a month now, and I think I'm gonna keep using it until the next, at least going into the 2025. If that changes, stay tuned and I'll tell you guys about it, that what made me change my mind, or what was the device which actually pushed me to change my daily driver. Okay, so to wrap up this video, I think I just wanna talk quickly about what was my experience or my thoughts about Android versus iOS in 2024. I think that Apple needs to catch up now. I believe that Android and Google devices and Samsung, actually they are producing better devices with better features. and I think people are noticing that more and more people are getting bored of the same iPhone every year with one or two features. iPhone 16 is an amazing device, yes, if you want to get it for a regular use, but again, it's the same iPhone. You are not getting something new, you are not getting a new technology. If you want to try those things, the foldable technology or how things are improving in the technology world, you have to look towards the Android ecosystem. And I think that's where I would say that this year Android has done a phenomenal job. They came out, the hardware manufacturers, Samsung, Pixel, even Xiaomi, they are coming out with amazing devices, and I feel like Apple is lacking behind. I hope that Apple comes with something new which attracts people, but with iPhone 16 I don't think that happened. So let's see what happens in the new year. I'm gonna be using the Pixel 9 Pro Fold for now, and I'll let you know what's the next phone on the horizon which I will be testing. So that's it for this video and for this year as well. This is a wrap. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I hope you enjoy this time with your family and friends, and yeah, see you in the new year. Thank you. Have a good day.